Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video to the channel. Welcome to Friday, which only means one thing. Welcome to Runescape free Marketwatch. Now, disclaimer before starting, I am actually recording this on Tuesday. Normally I record Marketwatch on Wednesday just to allow the update to have a bit of an effect on the Grand Exchange. But I am busy on Wednesday, so we're just going to do this a day earlier. Now, in terms of updates for this week, we have had a pretty decent one, 2 weeks in a row. Well done, Jagex. Mid-game rebalance. So some really big things there. We have Eternal Frames coming into the game as well as refined planks for Eternal logs. Not only that is that the Eternal log price will go up because of it as well. Pretty decent updates, and I did do a video on day of release just talking through that and the kind of price you can sell it for as well. Now, if you are enjoying the videos, please make sure to leave me a like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know any content you guys want to see and want me to do in terms of videos. However, we are not here for that. We are here for one thing and one thing only, Runescape free Marketwatch, where we go through the Grand Exchange on the homepage, price rises and price falls to pick out anything up in price, down in price, worthwhile doing for a money making method, or just a little bit of investing as well. We are going to start this week on Eternal Planks. Eternal Planks still trying to sort of catch up on its price. I would say the Jagex really dropped the ball on the refined planks and the frames for Eternals as well. They price them so cheap, they are nowhere near their price. And they keep doing this, like they should really be adjusting the Grand Exchange sooner, but maybe the Grand Exchange update coming, I think at the end of this month, will actually fix that, so that would be really nice to have that option available. But currently 3.3k, last time I checked they're around 12,000 coins each, but again this was very early in the week, and it might be very volatile in terms of their price. We have Law Runes going up to 447, and Astral Runes 572. This will be down to the Nexus in the house, people will want the ability to have all the teleports. Bitcap mushrooms and gold leaf as well. Construction updates, same with a bolt of cloth. The mushrooms are for the fairy ring and the gold leaf is for numerous bits of the player owned house. Spirit runes 61 GP each, limestone brick 1.8k. We have an ancient crystal at 412. Ring of Wealth 4 is 14.1 and an amulet of gloria 4 dose is going to be 17.8. I should have had a video out about these as well. Dragonstone jewelry is so volatile and like sometimes you can make absolute bank out of it. So we've done a bit of a video just going through that to show you guys just sheerly how much profit is currently in them, because I think once people have sort of caught up with the construction update and have done like their jewelry boxes, they will slope off a little bit again. Time runes 583 GP each. Juskelion still trying to find its price, it's way off still, 3.3k for that, and a Key of the Crossing now nearly 300k. Ring of Respawn is 17.2, Exoplasm going back up, 1.3k, pretty decent price there actually, that's probably the best price Exoplasm's been for a couple of months. The Zaros altar is 5.7 mil. We have Chronos at 304, Raw Potatoes 1.6k, and Furniture planned for Vaults 2.3 mil. Now, I have seen on Reddit that these are quite expensive. I saw a screenshot of 500 mil on Reddit, which, I don't know, you need to kind of like give that a little bit of grace, but they seem to be considerably expensive and quite rare as well from safecracking. We have a Ball of Wool 2.3k, Cut Jade 6.3, Ripper Demons are going back up in price now, 89,000 coins, and a Manuscript of Full 66.4. Burnt Umber, very similar to Juskelion, still trying to find its price, 3,000 coins for that. Bane Bar 12.2. Funnily enough, just done a video about Bane Bars, that's going to be around 15,000 coins. Uncut Jade 5.7, Cashmere 2.6, and Lumite is 1.6k each. We have the Sanguine Potions, very similar to the Moonrise Dig Site stuff. The price is just all over the place, and really hoping the Grand Exchange kind of amends this and sorts this out for the future. Scrimshaw Vampirism 2.9k each, a steel bar is 1.7k, battle staffs 4.1, not skipping tickets 676.1k, and a spring is going to come in at 7.7k. We have the furniture plans for a safe, which also comes from safecracking as well. Safecracking seems to be quite good for the whole GP, and it's definitely something I might go in camp a little bit, just see if there's some profit in it. I don't think it's going to be one of those methods a lot of people are going to do, so it could be a really good way to get some of these furniture plans for some real decent profit. The Seren altar is 5.4 mil. We have the Manuscript of Mascot 265.3k and a powerful Necroplasm 773. We have Banded Limestone 2.7, the Goldstone Spirit just over 1,000 coins, and a Magic Stone 1 mil. Marcello Mushrooms 9.1k. We have Dinosaur Bones 12.4 and Brilliant Energy 293. Runeful Helm 5,000 coins. The Black Chin Chompers going back up in price, having a little rebound, 2.3k for that. And a Black Dragon Egg 220k. We have Marble Block at 366.7k, an Enlightened Amulet, don't know what that is, so I might have a little bit of look into that. That is 15.6, and we also have Uncut Limestone at 1,600 coins. We have Red Dye at 9.5k, very strange that the prices for dyes are going up quite aggressively. But again, we are starting to get back into quest season in a couple of months, so people could be stockpiling for that. We have Earth Talisman 280, Nightmare Musper Pouch 23.5k, and Huge Plated Mithril Salvage at 12.6. The Eternal Frame is valued at 8.4k. This is trading more around the 190 mark, so that is way off its price. But it just seems to be something Jagex are doing lately, is that whenever we're bringing new items in, we're putting them at really low prices. Dragon Dart Tip 2.5k each. We have Rune Bolts 174. The Runic Tuna going up in price at 70.3 mil. And the Saradom Brew for a 4-dose 6.7k. We have Bainite Ore going up because the price of the bars are so expensive at the minute. Really the best bar in terms of smithing for construction. It seems to be used for so many things, but that's currently at 5,000 coins for the ore. So in terms of price rising for this week, still very good. We have some of the furniture plans still very expensive. It seems to be more of the altars. I imagine the rugs are all on price falls. We do have some stuff for construction as well. Stuff you can buy from shops actually. You do have the marble blocks. Magic stones are here as well. A lot of things you can buy. The gold leaf, which you can still turn a really decent profit. The construction supplies are really booming at the minute. But there's a few things dotted around which are really good. Dragonstones, which should have a video on already. We have the ectoplasm as well going up in price. That's a really strong price for ectoplasm compared to where it's been for the past couple of weeks. And a couple of the furniture stuff, definitely for safe cracking. I think I'm going to go and give it a try and see if we can make some profit with it. So really solid in terms of price rises. Eternal planks, if you're looking for a money making method. Turning logs into planks is going to possibly be one of the best ways for the next couple of weeks. Same with turning them into refined planks and frames. It's just going to be so much profit. And I think that's probably going to mean the return of 7-day bond at some point. Now price falls. So we have furniture plans for Zamorak rug 3.4 mil. I imagine all the rug prices are going to be through the floor. If you're looking to go and throw them into your house, really good time to buy because people will be trying to sell them while they've still got some kind of value. Now, the plank prices and the log prices are a big talking point for this week because obviously a lot of the updates are here. People have upgraded what they want upgraded, so we're going to have a big drop in price. However, when it comes to things like magic planks, I think like 2.2k for a magic plank is really cheap. Like magic frames are still going to be a decent price. They're going to still give you really good construction XP. Whether it just means that even with like the 4th Room Free Nerf giving it a bit of a sort of knockdown and the fact you can do those eternal frames, you could pick up some really cheap construction XP in the form of magic frames if they continue to go down. But if you want to turn planks into frames, really good to do it now because for 2.2k you can make a lot of profit with those magic planks. U-Logs at 654, we have Water Runes 28 GP each, Elder Logs 9.5k and Eternal Magic Logs 4.2. Don't really understand why these are going down, but what I think has happened here is that they've gone down, but also now because of the update they've picked up quite quick. So I think next week we'll see them in price rises, but again, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, they've had a little bit of a bounce already where they've gone up 200 GP each. I imagine they're going to bounce back up again and continue going up because I think these logs will be turned into planks and frames so quick because the XP from reinforcing your tier 3s now is going to be so good that a lot of people are going to go and sort of use those rather than the elder frames instead. We have the Armadillo and Bandos rugs, the Zamorak altar down in price. Maple logs at 360 as well. This could be a really good pickup because 360 GP is quite aggressive for maple logs to fall down. And maple logs disassemble into simple parts, which then can be turned into empty divine charges. This is the lowest they've been since May. So maple logs could be a nice little pickup at that price to then turn into simple parts with your auto disassemblers. Definitely one to keep an eye out. We have magic logs 875 GP each, bones at 146, oak planks 1.7k, and crystal skill chompers at 2.9. Saradomin's Hum 4.8 mil, molten glass 394, really cheap if you're looking for some crafting XP, just turn them into like bomb vials, really decent there. Teak planks 299, we have an elder plank at 12.1k, very expensive for an elder plank that is, but we'll see how that goes over the next couple of days. Bronze bars 2.1k each, soft clay at 1200 GP. Zaros rug 4.4 mil and abyssal flesh 1.8 thousand coins. We have normal logs 968, we have earth runes at 15 GP, luminous energy 163 and clockwork at 5.7k. All of its subjugation set seems to have dropped to around 2.9 mil and a maple plank 454. Magic frames is 67.3k each. Now I will say a disclaimer that on the Hogger I have bought a decent chunk of refined magic planks. Now my idea is to basically turn those into frames and hold on till the next double XP. But I do see that the price for magic frames is cheap. You saw what kind of price they went to on the last double XP. Don't get me wrong, we didn't have eternal frames by then, but I still think there's room for them to definitely go up in the future if a double XP comes, because even with the slight nerf on Fort for Infantry, they're still going to be the way people want to train construction. They're still AFK. You're just going to get slightly less, but on a double XP, it's kind of negligible because you're getting double XP. So, I don't know. I'm just going to do a bit of a play there. The big thing as well with Magic Frames is that they're only like 7,000 coins more expensive than a U-frame, and you get so much more XP. That's just my opinion of it. Obviously, I've invested on the Hogger into some refined Magic Planks. It is my idea to turn them into frames, so I don't want to sort of like influence any decision. I just think they're very well priced for the construction XP you get. Ring of Dueling is 4.7k each, Cobalt Blue 7.4k, Cannonballs 700 GP, and Ascension Shard 2.6k each. Primal Stone Spirit 16.1, Papaya Fruit is 2.2, U-Seed 879, and Big Bones are at 204 GP each. We have White Oak at 2.6, Extra Fine Sand at 2.6. Weird that these have gone down. These were very, very strong for a while, the Extra Fine Sand. Still think you might make money with Blessed Sand, but we shall see. We have the Saradom in Alta, 4.6 mil. Armadillo seems to be going down roughly to about 2.5 mil each. The Spectral Lens, 8.5 mil as well. We have Papaya Tree Seeds, 105 GP each. Compass Rose, 4.7. Ashes at 398. Very cheap for Ashes. Like, I think we're at a point now where Ashes just don't go any higher than that, but we shall see. Ancient Gravel, 433. Bandos, Alta, 4.6. White Marble, 3.6 as well. Orichalcum bars 4.4 thousand coins each. A Bandos chest plate is 1.4. Armadillo chest plate 4.4. Draconic Energy 5. Draconic Energy 58.9. Super Assault Flask 21.6. And then finally a Creator Ghostly Ink 9.3 thousand coins. Now, with price falls this week, you could quite easily be caught up with the fact that all the construction items are here. Like all the rugs and most of the altars are here in price falls. But there's some items dotted around here which could really be worth picking up and spending some time on looking into as well. Now we have archaeology items which are going down, and they have been going down for a little while. I won't really pay attention, but Cobalt Blue at 7.4k, if you're someone who's hitting a lot of Tetra compasses, definitely worth buying. Maybe for colours going forward, if you're someone who camps like archaeology for Tetra compasses, putting in really low ball offers for the colours and just buy them over time, because you might be able to save yourself a lot of money there. Extra Fine Sand for 2.6k is really interesting if you're a low level account, just to bless them. You have Cannonballs at 706 GP each, which is actually pretty good. Kind of had the effect of a double cannonball mold that they've gone down quite a bit. We have Runite Stone Spirits at 1.7k, you'll make GP if you're mining. Obviously I've mentioned Magic Frames, they're pretty good. We also have a little bit further up, the planks and the logs. I think the Eternal Magical logs will definitely go up, but we need to keep an eye on the log prices because yeah, there's a very high chance that they're going to bounce and just continue to go up as well. But really interesting week. There's definitely some stuff which I think is worthwhile looking into, maybe investing and maybe sort of using as money-making methods going forward. If you're someone who's going to consider doing refined planks, frames and stuff like that, check your margins. Just make sure prices are correct and where you need them to be. But yeah, kind of a sort of set theme that items which rose up in preparation for construction were always going to go down after construction. Those maple logs as well, turning them into simple parts and then turning those into the empty divine charges could be a really, really nice play. But we'll see how we go on for the future. But that is going to wrap this video up. I really hope you guys enjoyed Marketwatch this week. Let me know what your plans are in terms of accounts, preparations. Are you investing in anything currently as well? I mentioned it a few times through the video, but I do think over the next couple of months, we probably are due a double XP. Maybe more around sort of like October, probably after RuneFest, to be fair. And hopefully we can stock up nice and early and make some money with it as well. But that's going to wrap this video up. Really hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys are planning and what you guys are doing currently. I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.